We're rounding out our first week here on the Final Wager, and we have our first close game. Bill making a nice comeback to take the lead with a $200 advantage over Matthew. Stephanie not so far behind with $8,800. Just roll right through these wagers. Matthew doubles up. He's going to have $22,400. You can see that Bill's going to need to wager $11,000. If he's wrong with that wager, he's going to be left with just $400. So that means Matthew and Stephanie can wager, that's strange, almost all of their money against him. Matthew up to $10,800. And Stephanie up to $8,400. Now we look at second and third. I'm going to switch colors here. Matthew and Stephanie. If Stephanie doubles up, she's going to have $17,600. So that means Matthew can wager $6,400 to cover her. If he gets it wrong with that wager, he's going to be left with $4,800. So that means Stephanie can wager up to $4,000. Now look at rule number 3, which says that you want to cover zero wagers by your opponents. Matthew can cover a zero wager by Bill, $200, or he can cover what's called an unsafe wager by Bill by doubling that and making it $400. But you can see he's already forced to wager this $6,400 amount. Stephanie trails Matthew by $2,400, so she'll want to wager at least that. And she trails Bill by $2,600, so I'm going to make that her minimum wager. And to cover an unsafe wager by Bill, as unlikely as it is, she'll want to wager $5,200. Alright, now we're going to get into mind games for the first time, and what can any of these players do differently? The only person who has an alternative wager is Stephanie with this $4,000 amount. She has her $12,800. That means that Matthew, if he thinks that Stephanie is going to wager rationally, he could wager $1,600. Now there is one other thing I would point out here. If Bill wants to not fall below Matthew, it seems unlikely. He could wager $200, and to cover that unsafe wager, Stephanie might want to add another $200 to her smaller range. So I'll just make that $2,800. Not a really big deal because I'm not expecting it, but our players didn't do so well here. Stephanie went too big. Matthew also went too big, especially because we know Bill's going to go for the lockout. He did, but he missed. So, first week, not so excited about the wagers, but hey, new start on Monday, and we'll see you then on the Final Wager.